What's going on, guys? This is Chimpact bringing guys another Wi-Fi battle. Still using my Charizard Y team. My opponent looks like using some UU Mons with Starmie. Looks like he's gonna get bullied a little bit because the UU Mons don't seem to be have enough power to take on Charizard Y and friends. So he's gonna lead Grumpig. I do the same thing as I always do, lead out with my threat when I really shouldn't. So I'm gonna be forced to switch out, go out into Tyranitar. I know that this thing gets thick fat, so I can't really touch it. As he does go for the T-Wave, luckily I do go out into my Tyranitar. It's really not known for its speed, so it doesn't really matter that he does go for the T-Wave. It's only going to be unfortunate if he does get the full pair on me. But even then, him having free turns on my Tyranitar isn't really going to be too bothersome for me. So right here I get paralyzed. I didn't go for Stealth Rock. I actually went for the Pursuit, which is actually pretty good for me. I actually wanted to get paralyzed that turn because right here, he actually does withdraw his Grumpig as I go for the Pursuit. If he stayed in, I mean, I guess he really didn't have anything that he could really touch me with, so it really didn't matter if I got paralyzed or not, but it was helpful in knocking out the Grumpig without taking any prior damage. So right here, I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rock, expecting a Leech Seed or something like that, because Whimsicott can't handle most of Tyranitar's attack other than maybe Stone Edge, and even if it probably can take a Stone Edge if it does have investment in it. But he does go for the Stone Edge or the Leech Seed, so I can't go for the Stealth Rock. And right here, I'm going to switch out to my Mandibuzz because I know that I'm going to be able to take on whatever it has other than Leech Seed. But even if it does have Leech Seed, I'll be able to knock off its item, so that'll be pretty good for me. And at this point, I am going to double switch, expecting him to switch out as well. So I'm going to go out into my Metagross. And he actually just stays and goes for the Moonblast. I guess that was pretty good for me because Steel does resist Fairy, so that was fortunate for me. And right here I am just going to go for the Meteor Mash because it is super effective on Fairy types. And I was hoping to actually knock this thing out, but I don't. I did get an attack race though, so that's pretty cool. He does miss the Stun Spore, but it really doesn't matter because Whimsicott can't really do much back to Metagross. He's just going to go for it again and he's going to land it this time. And yeah, really nothing really happened. He might have been able to get off a Leech Seed on me, but you know, Leech Seed is really not going to be too effective unless he does get a few full pairs on me. He's going to go into his PorygonZ right here and just go for the Dark Pulse. I surprisingly managed to live that despite it being super effective, and just try to go for the Meteor Mash. Unfortunately, he is going to be able to dodge the Meteor Mash, so I'm not going to be able to get another kill with my Metagross, but it did its job. It knocked out Whimsicott, annoying Pokemon. And now I'm going to go out to Keldeo. He does have a Crobat, and I do resist the Dark Pulse. I'm pretty sure that thing was Scarf, so I'm just going to go for the Hydro Pump right here. And really, I'm just hoping that I don't miss. I really dislike going for moves that are really inaccurate against threats like Crobat right here, but fortunately for me, I am able to connect with both Hydro Pumps and knock out his Crobat. So he's going to go out to Starmie. I do have Mandibuzz, which will be able to take a few Thunderbolts, but I don't want to take an Analytic Thunderbolt, which is definitely going to be super effective, obviously. So I'm going to switch out into my Tyranitar, hopefully be able to take 2 hits and knock him out with a Crunch. But he does go immediately for the Surf, so my Tyranitar will not be able to take 2 Surfs, especially if one was Analytic. And it does look like it is Analytic Starmie because I am max HP. And he did only go for the Surf. It could be just Specs Surf with Natural Cure, but I don't know. That doesn't seem too real. So he's just going to go for the T-Bolt on my Mandibuzz, and it definitely looks like this thing is not Specs, obviously. It looks like E-Belt. And I'm just going to go for the knockoff, and I don't knock it out, but doesn't matter because Sand is going to be able to knock out his Starmie at that range. And I believe all he has left is PorygonZ, I believe. No, he has 2 Pokemon left. And right here, he's just going to go for that strong adaptability. I think this is Choice Scarf Hyper Beam. And I'm just going to go out into my Charizard to be able to take advantage of the fact that he is not going to be able to move next turn and just fire off a Fire Blast. If I do miss the Fire Blast, that would really suck because I don't know if I'm able to live a adaptability Hyper Beam from a PorygonZ. So I do luckily manage to connect with the Fire Blast, and All he has left is Honchkrow, unless this thing is like Banded Sucker Punch. It's not going to be able to knock out my Charizard, and it isn't. And I'm just going to fire off Fire Blast, knock out his Honchkrow, and that is going to be the game. Yay, I win! Definitely going to be some Apex doubles battles uploaded in a few days, and that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.